Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to a what I eat in a day video. How long has it been since I made one of these? It has to have been months. Today it just felt like it was time for me to bring back the what I eat in a day video, and so I'm gonna bring you along with me today whilst I show you what I eat in a day as a vegan, at home, working, and eating really good food. So I guess we better get into the kitchen to start because I'm hungry. Haven't had breakfast yet. Anyway, before we get into what I'm gonna have for breakfast, hope you're doing well and hope you're enjoying the festive season so far. I know it's like such a busy, hectic time of year, so I hope you're taking care of yourself. And yeah, my favorite way to take care of myself personally is to drink an iced cacao. So that's what I'm gonna have with my breakfast, but I'm also going to have some food with my beverage this morning. Okay. so first thing is first for breakfast this morning, I have some sourdough. We know I love a bread moment on this YouTube channel and just in my life in general. And lately I've been really enjoying just like piling random toppings on top of my toast. This morning isn't gonna be that random, but we're definitely gonna have some fun with it. So obviously I can't go past having some avocado on toast. So avocado is gonna be our base for our toast. And then I am also going to use some of this chickpea tempeh. I don't know if you can see, the brand is Byron Bay Tempeh. I'm gonna use some of this and I'm gonna fry it up and then put it on top of my avocado on toast. Chickpea tempeh is an acquired taste. Personally, I love it so much. I don't eat heaps of soy. It's not intentional. I just don't really like it that much. I much prefer a bean-based tempeh, and as well as that, I tend to eat beans as my main source of protein as opposed to like tofu. So yes, this is going to be having a moment on my toast this morning. If you're looking for this in Australia, I honestly don't find it super easy to get. The best place to look for something like this is at a health food store, and yeah, it's something that I probably buy once a week and really enjoy having it throughout the week just to mix it up. I think the thing with tempeh is you can do different things with it. Like you can put tempeh in rice paper rolls, for example, but that like putting actual chickpeas in rice paper rolls is like a bit of a nightmare. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I buy about 1 packet of this a week and I really enjoy it. Okay, so I don't seem to have heaps of groceries in the fridge, so this is definitely gonna be the main ingredients for breakfast this morning, but let's get into making said breakfast and my iced cacao. Of course, I will never forget about the iced cacao. How many pieces of this do I want? Maybe 3? Yeah, that should be enough. So my favorite way to ensure that my tempeh gets lots of flavor, and you can do this with tofu as well, is I put it into a container with like whatever flavors and seasonings I would like to add, and then I find it gets nice and evenly coated because I shake it all up and do the whole thing. Smells so good. Wow, this looks so good. Okay, so here is breakfast. Having an iced cacao, of course. If you're wondering where this smoothie tumbler is from, by the way, this glass, it is from the Wholesome store, and I pretty much exclusively drink my beverages out of these. And then also we have my toast moment, which I'm so excited about. Okay, let's get into this. Let's see how I manage to bite this. This is not going to be cute. This toast moment is definitely hitting the spot, and I mean, I don't feel like I need to do a taste test to prove that an iced cacao is going to hit the spot, but I will anyway. Just so good. Okay, so this is my breakfast for this morning, and I'm going to get into doing a little bit of work, and I'll catch up with you when it is next time for me to eat. Okay, so I'm just about to get into making my lunch for the day. I've just been spending a few hours working on my ebook, which I think by the time this video is out, my ebook will have been released. So I hope you're enjoying it. I hope future me is feeling stoked and that everyone is enjoying the book. But yeah, that is what I have been working on today and a lot recently, and really enjoying the process. I'm just about to get into making a really quick lunch, but before I do that, I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I actually was just using Squarespace because I am setting up the online store for my website with my ebook and all of that stuff, and let me tell you, it was so easy. Like, I literally set that up so quickly. It was insane. It's something I expected to take me a lot longer than it did, but it was just super user-friendly and super easy. So if you've never heard of Squarespace before, it's an all-in-one platform where you can design and host your own website. I personally host my website with Squarespace, have been doing for well over a year now, and have found it to be a very seamless, easy thing to use, as is evident by how quickly I set up my online store today. I personally really enjoy the fact that there's also a Squarespace app so you can manage some things from your phone, and I've also recently been setting up our podcast website with Squarespace as well, and once again finding it very easy to link podcast episodes and all of that beautiful stuff. So yeah, when it comes to creating your own website, Squarespace is definitely the go-to. Genuinely highly recommend. And if you are keen to host and design your own website, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/AmandaDux. Use my code AmandaDux. That gets you 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Anyway, I'm gonna get into making lunch today, and like I said, it's gonna be an easy one today because when I'm working from home, I've really been leaning into just making quick and easy lunches. So that is what I am going to do right now. Let's go figure it out because I have no idea what I'm going to make. We need to figure this out together. So I'm thinking about making a soaked oats kind of moment and just like putting it all in the fridge for like half an hour and then topping it with yummy things. So I'm going to start with some oats. I also kind of want to put some fresh banana in. I don't know how that's going to go in the fridge. If I mash it through, or do I mash it through after, or do I do sliced? I'm gonna do sliced banana on top. Okay, so I have my bowl, the first thing that I need to make some overnight oats. I've also got some oats. Should I measure this out just in case you want to make it? I honestly am very new to the oats game. This is something I'm recently dabbling in more. How much oats? Half a cup? That's not very much though, is it? Let's try half a cup. I'm gonna do 3/4 of a cup in total. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of flax meal, and 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. Okay, oh, I should add some protein powder. Let's also do a tablespoon of vanilla protein powder. By the way, this is the protein powder that I use, Tonica. It's a Melbourne-based brand here in Australia. And vanilla, I love very much. My favorite is their chocolate one. I just don't have any at the moment. But yes, both of them are very delicious. Okay, I'm also gonna add some milk. This brand of milk is my favorite. I've probably said this so many times on my YouTube channel by now, but this brand of milk is my favorite. This one is, this one is oats, hazelnuts, almonds, and cashews. And they also have a macadamia one and an almond one. Macadamia is my favorite, obviously. And And I really like this blend though. It's really, really good. Okay. Oh. So this is essentially what I've got here. I'm going to put it into the fridge. I don't know how long for. We'll see how long it takes to set. And then we're gonna top it with many delicious things. Hopefully I have stuff in the pantry because I've just said that I'm gonna top it with many delicious things, but I haven't been grocery shopping in like almost a week. Okay. Should I add some peanut butter? That would probably taste good. Okay. Ooh, that's close to my face, isn't it? So there we have it. That is my lunch today. Super quick, super easy to make. Definitely a great lunch if you are someone who works from home or you're just someone who wants to make a quick lunch because you've got a busy time happening. Also a great option if you are feeling like something sweet for lunch. Can we also have a moment for the fact that it is nectarine season here in Australia, and I'm very happy about it because, fun fact, yellow nectarines are my favorite fruit. So today is a very exciting day for many reasons. First of all, I'm making tray baked nachos for dinner, and that is excitement in itself. But as well as that, tonight Bray, Cara and I are having a little viewing party because And Just Like That is coming out today, which is, what would you call it, a reboot?
Yeah, I'd say a reboot.
A reboot?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a reboot of Sex and the City. For those of you who don't know, I only watched Sex and the City for the first time. Did we watch it this year?
Yes.
Yes. I really
really
picked the perfect time to watch it because not only do I feel like I relate to so much of it at this stage in my life, but I also timed it perfectly with a reboot. So I'm like fully in the Sex and the City zone. So yes, tonight we're having a little viewing party and we're gonna have a couple of Sex and the City inspired treats. But before that, here's the thing, I did try it this morning. I was like Googling, I was like Sex and the City food and like trying to figure out like what to make for dinner to make it Sex and the City themed, but I just couldn't find anything that seemed right. So anyway, I'm making tray baked nachos. Really excited. This is one of my favorite meals to make as like a sharing dish between friends. I have made it quite a few times for Cara and I and our friends. So let me show you what I've got going on. Okay, so what have I got going on over here? I have some cashews and some carrot boiling away because I'm gonna use these to make a cheesy sauce for the nachos. I also have some corn, which I am just going to fry up for a little bit before putting it on the nachos and into the oven. And then I also have this bean mixture. So this is just a couple of cans of lentils, some black beans, as well as some brown onion. Then I also added in some nacho seasoning as well as some veggie stock. Then of course over here I have my tray of corn chips, which is where everything is going to get piled on top. I just have some store-bought salsa. Sometimes I like to make my own fresh salsa. Sometimes this is the only thing that will do, and tonight is one of those nights. And then of course I also made some guacamole just with some lime, avocado, salt and pepper. And then something else that's going to go on these nachos is this dairy-free sour cream. You can get this from Woolworths here in Australia, and when I first tried it, honestly, I was not super into it, but after having it on top of nachos, oh my goodness, it is absolutely incredible. I highly recommend giving this a go if you really liked sour cream before choosing not to have dairy in your diet. It is really delicious. I'm excited to have it on our nachos tonight.
Words can't let them bring you down. Still, silence will drown the sound. Nobody knows where the wind will blow. How can they tell what the future holds? holds.
Oh, who is she? Cosmos. Do 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 do.
Wait, is the theme song gonna be the same?
I didn't even fathom the credit scene.
Thoughts? What do we think, Ms. Reedy?
That's crazy.
Aiden is not present.
I hold out hope. Actually, I don't. Because I want Aiden to be in my life and not in Carrie's.
Okay, you know that Aiden's fictional.
Yes,
I
Cara.
just don't know if I'm ready to admit that I know that Aiden's fictional.
No.
John James Preston, also not allowed to be fictional completely.
Oh.
It's actually funny because I do like a bit of Big. It's funny to see that you vibe him so much.
Hello, he's
I love
big.
Mr. Big.
Oh. What's it on?
That is cold on the hands.
Oh.
That's what you want.
And just like that.
And just like that.
A new chapter of Sex and the City follows Carrie, Miranda and Charlotte as they navigate the complicated reality of life and friendship in their 50s. Comedy, drama, New York, they're back.
They're back! And so are we.
I'm overwhelmed in a good way. Cheers, darling.
Thank you.
Get out of your head. Don't say it won't yet. Push the pedal and lay back. Take a breath and stay on track. Find what you've been searching for. Turn keys into every door. Nobody knows where the wind will blow.